Welcome to Music Heroes. Intervals. Part 3. Compound intervals. In the last two videos, we learned what intervals are and how to identify simple intervals. But what happens when the distance between two notes is greater than an octave? That's called a compound interval. What is a compound interval? A compound interval is any interval that is larger than one octave. For example, from C to E is a major third. This is a simple interval because it is smaller than an octave. But what happens if we go from C to the higher E, one octave above? Since the interval extends beyond one octave, it is called a compound interval. How are compound intervals named? There are two ways to name a compound interval. Method 1. Add the word compound. For example, compound major third, compound minor third, compound augmented third, compound diminished third. Another example, compound perfect fifth, compound augmented fifth, compound diminished fifth. Method 2. Add 7 to the interval number. For example, major second. Add 7 is major ninth. Major third, add 7 is major tenth. Perfect fourth, add 7 is perfect 11th. Perfect fifth, add 7 is perfect 12th. Major sixth, add 7 is major 13th. Major seventh, add 7 is major 14th. Perfect eighth, add 7 is perfect 15th. Examples. C to the higher E is a major 10th because C to E is a major third, plus 1 octave. C to the higher G is a perfect 12th because underneath it is simply a perfect fifth plus an octave. Here's the key thing to remember. Only the interval number changes. The quality always stays the same. So, if you can identify simple intervals, you already know how to identify compound intervals. Fun fact! Here's a music hero's secret. When our music heroes make a super jump over one whole octave, they transform into compound music heroes. They become bigger and stronger, but they never change who they are. A major hero is still major. A minor hero is still minor. A perfect hero is still perfect. They just get a bigger number. Remember, bigger jump. Same personality. Thanks for watching. You're now ready to move on to the next chapter. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you soon.